That is a very nice saw, the MS400C. Normally, cutting firewood and doing what I do around here, I use the 500, but I think I'm going to use this more, you know, for firewooding. I like that saw. I don't know if other people that have them really like them. I don't know if they're real popular. I don't know if there's a lot of them out there yet. I don't follow, you know, like a lot of chainsaw Facebook pages or anything like that, so I haven't seen a lot of people talk about them. But yeah, I really like that saw. These have a magnesium piston, and according to Stihl's website, it says, unlike its aluminum piston-equipped counterparts, the advanced magnesium piston in the MS400 provides greater displacement, power, and torque without additional weight. The power head weighs 12.8 pounds, and it's 66.8 cc's. I'm running a 20-inch bar on it. A little longer bar may be nice, but for me, cutting firewood, the 20-inch is fine because I'm usually holding it up in the air. You know, I'll grab these poles with the excavator, and I don't have to bend over. But yeah, she rips pretty good with the 20-inch bar. But anyway, today's video is not about the Stihl MS400. We're down here at the Woodyard cutting and splitting some firewood, and I got to thinking what an incredible resource firewood is. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a video on 10 reasons why you should consider using firewood to heat your home. You know what? We're going to do 15 reasons. Between now and the end of this video, I'm going to try to come up with 15 different reasons, good reasons, why you should consider using firewood to heat your home. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't care what anybody else does, but I like when people are happy, and I think burning firewood makes me happy. Now, the first reason I can think of is availability. Around here, and in many places across the country, firewood is readily available. It literally grows on trees. The second reason is it's pretty cost effective, especially if you live in rural areas. Third reason is you can make your own. Many people have the ability and the resources to make their own firewood. If you don't, you know, maybe you can get wood from a tree service. Maybe you can work out a trade or a barter system with a neighbor. But generally speaking, many people have the ability to produce their own firewood, which if you're trying to produce electricity or oil and gas, it's definitely not as easy. Number 4, cost. If you're buying firewood and you compare that to other energy sources, buying firewood, the prices are much less volatile than other energy sources. We've all seen over the last couple years, oil prices up, oil prices down, natural gas up, natural gas down. Sure, firewood is going to go up in cost with inflation like everything else. However, it is much less volatile compared to other energy sources. Number 5, firewood is a renewable resource. As long as it is harvested sustainably, it can and should be considered a renewable resource. Number 6, firewood can be very efficient. With a modern wood stove or fireplace insert along with a well-insulated structure, it's a very, very efficient heat source. Number 7, firewood has a very long shelf life. It can be stored a very long time without losing any of its heating value. Reason number 7. Let's see here, where are we? Number 8, I believe. Burning firewood is carbon neutral, and here's why. When you burn firewood, it only releases the same amount of carbon it absorbed during its lifetime. Firewood is carbon neutral. Number 9, firewood is very versatile. It can be used in many different types of heating appliances, including fireplaces, wood stoves, outdoor boilers, furnaces, and more. Number 10, in my opinion, burning firewood has some legitimate health benefits. Number 1, it's great exercise getting out there and cutting firewood. And number 2, when you burn the wood, it's a dry heat, which reduces the chance of mold and mildew in your home. Number 11, and this is a big one, and by the way, these are in no particular order, but emergency preparedness. If you care at all about emergency preparedness, you should be burning wood. You know, if something bad were to happen, I'm not talking about a 2 or 3 hour power outage. I'm talking about a serious grid down, major catastrophe. You know, there's a million different ways that you could be taking out, but freezing to death is not one of those ways if you burn firewood. Number 11, emergency preparedness.
I interrupt this program because I promised you something. The fire starter hoodie combo. It is so windy outside, you probably see things blowing through, but I want to make sure you get a chance to check out the fire starter hoodie combo. There'll be a pinned comment with the link to the website so you can purchase it.
I'll put the link in the description as well.
Okay, thanks. It's $50, but...
That's the 1.75 pound bag of fire starter and a hoodie.
And the hoodie, you can get this in gray or orange, but I only am showing you right now what it looks like on the gray. I think it looks great. There's nothing on the back and just this on the front with the pocket hoodie. So these are nice hoodies. I really like these, and it comes in orange as well if you'd like to have the USA flag faith, family, freedom with Outdoors with the Morgans on an orange one as well. So I want to make sure you get a chance to get them now before they're gone.
Yeah, there's only a limited number of bags of fire starter and hoodies.
Right.
But this is not a sponsored video, by the way, because Melissa's not paying me to interrupt this video.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a sponsored video, so don't give him any grief about it. But I want to make sure you get a chance. I promised you guys this, so go check it out.
Link in description and pinned comment as well.
Thanks.
Number 12, cutting and splitting firewood with your friends or family is a great, wholesome activity that everyone will enjoy. You know, they may have a sore back at the end of the day, but it's a great way to spend a day with family and friends, and that is cutting and splitting firewood. Number 13, and this is a very important one as well. If you have the ability and the resources to cut firewood for yourself and your own family, there's a good chance that you're able and willing to help other people. Now, for us, you know, I used to cut and split firewood to pay for Christmas, you know, when we first got married. Things were pretty lean back then. But over the years, things got better. This channel, things kind of worked out with that. And with you guys watching our videos, that has given us the ability to give a lot of firewood away to people that are in need. It's not something that we make videos on, you know, delivering firewood to the widow down the road or anything like that, or helping an elderly couple in need. It's just something that we do. We don't make videos about it, but being able to help people like that is a really good thing. And that's another benefit when you cut and split firewood. You have the ability and willingness to help other people who may not be in the same position that you are. That's a big one. Number 14, burning firewood is aesthetically pleasing. I don't care who you are and what you're doing. If you're sitting around a fire ring, you know, a fireplace, a wood stove, a campfire, everybody enjoys it. It's just a very cozy and attractive atmosphere. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right, number 15. I told you that I would come up with 15 legitimate reasons why you should consider burning firewood. Number 15 is one of my favorites. It's actually a 2 or 3 part. It could be 15, 16, and 17. I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this. I don't think you really can, but burning firewood to me personally is the ultimate way to stick it to the man. And the man can be anything you want. It could be, you know, the electric company, it could be big oil, could be the politicians. This is all kind of wrapped up into one. You know, the self-sufficiency thing, just doing what you want to do. If you want to have your house at 75, 80 degrees, have at it. You know what I'm saying? And you can do that by burning firewood. So number 15, stick it to the man, because things are screwed up out there. They really are. And I'm not going to get into all that, but there's just so much that is being forced down our throats, and I don't understand why. I really don't. Like, I have no problem at all with like electric vehicles or anything like that. But what I cannot wrap my head around, you know, I read a story just today where Ford Motor Company, and you know, I like Fords. We've got a Bronco, I've got an F-150. I've had Fords my whole life. I have had good luck with Fords, but I think this EV thing is going to be the death of Ford Motor Company. I just read somewhere today that they lost $2 billion on their EV program in the year 2022, and they're trying to fund their EV program with trucks that people want to buy. And I don't understand it. I don't know if there's a meeting somewhere or like a mass email that says you're going to build EV vehicles. And I don't know how to be more clear. I don't care. If you want an EV, have at it. But it doesn't make any sense to me at all where a publicly traded company is making products, forcing products that not everybody wants. It doesn't make any sense. If you try to order like a new Ford Super Duty right now, you're probably looking at 6 or 8 months before you can get it. I talked to a guy at a Ford dealership the other day. He's worked there for years and he's pulling his hair out. He's like, we have people come in here every day with money wanting a truck, and you can't get it for 6 or 8 months, but they're putting all this money into EVs. It makes no sense to me at all. But burning wood is just my little way of sticking it to the man. And I know people say, oh, they're going to ban burning wood. That is my line in the sand right there. And I hope it is yours as well. You know, it's a great way to heat your home, to get good exercise. It's cost effective, and it just gives you that peace of mind, you know, especially when it comes to emergency preparedness and things like that. Knowing that you aren't going to freeze to death, it's a pretty good feeling. I mean, I like it. I like being warm, I do, especially the older that I get. I can go outside and work in the cold all day. As long as I'm working and moving around, no big deal. But when I come in at night, I want to be warm, and a wood stove is a great way to do that. If you can come up with any more reasons, please let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear from them. But I think that was 15 legitimate reasons that you should consider burning firewood. And I'm sure most of you that watch our channel do. If you have friends that don't, send them this video. Say, hey, check this out. You should get on with it. But I think that's about it. Appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.